Hello everyone and welcome to our weekly Saturday live stream for Jurassic World Evolution 2. And I have a very special surprise for you. You're not ready. Ah, there he is! He's in the bed! Alright, say hello to Bo everyone, who's gonna be my co-host today. It's been a while since he's been on screen. Because he usually prefers to sit somewhere else during this time of the day. But I think both Bo and I are very upset by the warm weather, so we're very off balance, we're very much off our rocker today, so I hope you'll bear with me. This stream is also going to be a little bit weird. Maybe this entire stream series is going to be a little bit weird. We're gonna talk about my crop circles later. Let me first say hello to everyone. Everyone's saying hello to that bunny. I want to thank the Blue Name crew, as always, for being here and doing the work in chat, keeping chat a better place in the world. The best place in the world, I might even say. I didn't catch who we have on the team today, but Guillermo's lurking. I saw Fletcher earlier. I see Sammy L. Neron is here. That might be the crew for today. I think it might be the crew for today. As always, folks, just do as the moderators tell you. They're, again, just trying to make sure that chat is organized and everything goes well. I am failing. My brain is melting. It is stupid warm right now. I also want to thank the Green Army names that I see in the chat. Jurassic Domain, we have Zillosaurus Edits, Traffic Cone, Firemate. This is exciting. You don't even know what we're gonna do yet. Although, that being said, we have a bunny. It's already exciting. We're already off to a great start. Thank you, Bo. You might have just saved this stream. Proximus Cat, Cantazen, how you doing? D-Rex in 1985, Kip H, Savannah Varnes, how are you? Manny Santino, Green Melon, Mr. Jellyfish, Dice, how are you? Legacy Christie in 1993. Thank you all so much. Magnetator, thank you all so much for being a member. We have very many people in the chat. We also surpassed 100 likes already. Haven't even started yet. That being said, again, the bunny deserves it though. Guys, if you're watching and you haven't liked the stream yet, that's a little bunny right there. Give a like for the bunny. Me emotionally manipulating you. But thank you so much. That always really helps out, so I appreciate it. Let's get Ian Malcolm laughing it up in here. He's having a jolly old time with it. Oh wow, we just shot up in likes. There you go. Y'all appreciate the bunny, and I appreciate you for appreciating the bunny. He's a very special bunny. We love him very much. We're close to 200 likes, so there you go. You've made Ian Malcolm very happy. Hey, bunny. Alright. He's probably not going to be moving much, but he's here. And that's all that matters. Z-Box Shorts, how are you? Nintendo Gamer, driving lever, failed saving throw, Bo is fantastic. You speaketh the truth. Hi, Anya Ren, how you doing? Wraith Huron is here as well. King of Cats, D-Rex 1985, he's a superior being. He truly is. He truly is. Love Game Selfie, Bo just loafing. He loafs like the best of them. It is his preferred, baked good. I don't know. Jurassic Gaming, it's your first time watching a live stream. Oh boy, welcome. Alex Morgan, how are you? Frugly Frog. Therese, how are you? We have Tanya in the chat. James Miller, Jurassic World fan. We have Nero Rebirths. Hello. I hope everyone's doing well. It is very hot. I'm gonna take you through the plan. So you might see, yeah, this sort of weird prehistoric caveman drawing kind of summoning ritual. What the heck is going on? So for the first time, I think ever, I planned out a layout. Yes, there's gonna be a video about that. So if you struggle with planning a park layout, subscribe to the channel. There's gonna be a video about that. It's been in the work for a very long time because I too struggle with the park layout. And that's why I think You might think, okay, but then maybe you're not the best person to do a video. I do think so, actually. We can learn together and I can share what I've learned with you guys. So yeah, what I did, and I'll pull it up for you. Hold on, there's something in the way. I can barely see my second monitor. That's hyperbole, but you know, I'm extra like that. Whoa, speaking of extra, Love Game Selfie! Thank you so much. That's super generous. 5 memberships. Wow, hold on. This is a moment. Hold on, this one's not playing. Oh, it's behind here. Okay. Wow. Okay. We have Jurassic Station, Tommy the Only Hackstrom, Cherry Bomb, Daniel Mackey. There should be one more. Scrux. Thank you so much, Love Game Selfie. And if you were just gifted a membership, it is random, but it is thanks to the generosity of Love Game Selfie. So throw a nice emoji for them in the chat. I really appreciate Love Game Selfie. You're amazing. I hope you're doing well, by the way. Alright, so I was gonna show you. So I spent a large part of Thursday. Whoosh, hold on, am I screen sharing? I am screen sharing. Cool. It's like I do this for a living. It's worrisome and scary that I actually do. So I spent a significant portion of Thursday drawing this in Photoshop. So it's like several layers on top of each other so I can change stuff. And what I did then, you'll recognize the grid. I've used this grid many times. What I then did was whoosh, replicate that, more or less, in game. And this is going to be our guidelines. Now, what's important to note, and we'll go more in depth in the video, subscribe so you don't miss it, is that, you know, they're guidelines, not actual rules. So you have to remain flexible. So that's exactly what we're doing. So that's one thing to share about this series. We have the guideline. The second thing of 3 that I want to share about this series is that these live streams are going to be quite slow. I'm just being honest about that. If that's not your jam, I totally get it. But basically, I want you to think of this more as I'm just working and I'm inviting you along to join and hang out with me. And we're not really here to, you know, pump out the dinosaurs and finish large sections of the park at a time, which is usually how I do live streams. That's not what we're going to do here. We're going to take our time because it's all about the end result. So yeah, again, if that's not your style, totally get it, totally cool. Check out the videos, you know, those are edited, those are always a lot more fast-paced than a stream anyway, so, you know, mini Sorna might be something for you. Oh my god, hold on, I'm missing so much. On your end, a member for 12 months. Awesome, forgot I had one of these. Love the layout. I tried a spiral layout once, but I didn't have the grid, just a center point. It was an epic fail. The grid is very helpful. It's not essential. It is very helpful if you want to get some precision. I actually did a pretty cool DNA spiral layout initially. I just couldn't figure out how to make that fit in a grander layout, so that's why we went a bit abstract with it. Let me just make sure I'm not missing anything else here as I'm doing my rambling and making you wait for the third thing about this series, the third shocking bit of information. Zach Newton gifted a membership. You are amazing. It went to Fat Pug 2.0. I appreciate that though. I always love seeing, you know, regular people get randomly gifted these memberships. That makes me super happy. So yeah, Fat Pug. Welcome to Jurassic Park. Sorry. Hey, Legacy Christy, you forgot I have mine too. 14 months now. Holy cow. Hello, Evo, working on All Species Park 2. Awesome, Dark Azam. It is. That's amazing. So yeah, the thing about my All Species Park, which is going to upset some people, it's going to make some people disappointed. And I acknowledge that. I respect you. But I'm gonna ignore that. And I'll get more into why. I'm just flying around so people know that we're not lagging. Things are happening. What we're gonna do, and you've probably already been able to glean it from the title, we're only gonna do 2 individual animals of each species. And what that obviously means is, no, we're not gonna have comfort turned on. We're gonna play it with my preferred creative sandbox settings. There's only gonna be... Whee! There's only gonna be 2 of each species, and that's to lean into the gimmick that this is the arc, you know? We're just, like, collecting 2 of each, completing the set to, I don't know, preserve the genetic code, whatever. The reason for this gimmick, and I told you these streams would be slow because I haven't even started yet. You know what? I can put down an entry building. The reason for this gimmick is because we have 118 species in the game. If you double that, and I suck at math, so I had to think about this real hard. But if you double that, that is already 236 species. And we know for sure there is at least one more DLC coming with probably 4 species. So that means 240 animals with just the male and the female, which of course we're going to be faking. We're going to be simulating that, right? That is already a huge amount of animals. And anybody who knows me knows I like building parks a certain way. You know, there's a certain percentage of planters, a certain density of planters, if you will. So I can't do an all-species park with requirements turned on. I just can't, because then the park is gonna crash before we finish. This park probably will still crash before we finish, but we're gonna put in a good effort. So yeah, if you're not about that, if you want to see like a proper all-species park, I know that they're out there. I know one of our moderators, Sarcastically Inspired, did one. It is possible, at least at the time she did it. It was a while ago, a couple of DLCs ago, I think. It is possible. That's not what I'm gonna be building. And again, if that's not your thing, I get it. I get it. I totally get it. But yeah, I'm gonna do my own thing. So yeah, that was the longest intro in the history of intros. We have written history here. And we're finally gonna get started. Let me, hold on. Legacy Christy did a super chat. Thank you so much. I'm sorry you had to wait there. I was, you know, doing my rambly bit. My rambly bit. They still give the best hugs. Honestly, I think they're getting even better at it. You know, practice makes perfect. I'm working on making my Muerta East park. I plan to continue after stream. Spent the morning lost in the Isle in the dark. You're playing the Isle quite a bit. I think you're enjoying it, or I don't know, maybe it's masochistic, honestly. We also had a super chat from Rob Earth. Thank you so much. Again, sorry you had to wait for this response. I hope you're still here. I thought we always build big areas and hatch lots of dinosaurs today. Enough jokes with these. I have to ask, the layout is so outstanding. I'm glad you like the layout. Again, we're gonna get more in depth about the layout and how it all came to be in the video. I'm hoping I'm gonna be able to get that out next week. Was there something else? No, because the last one was Dark as M edits, so I'm all caught up here. Cool. Rip FPS. Yes, this park is gonna suffer long before the end. Okay, so I'm gonna leave most of the grid intact because I actually haven't completed my drawing. I sort of had to stop it over here. This was quite a complicated area. So I'm gonna leave the grid so I can make adjustments on the go, but we can delete the grid in this area right here. You know, this is a basic area. And obviously we need to get it out of the way so we can actually start to work. You know, why am I doing this? I can just do that. Path. On. Off. Magic. I know how this game works. I really don't. Whoa, we have Red in the chat. And of course it's Iron Leviathan. Thank you so much. Say hello to the bunny, by the way. It's been a while. Thank you so much, Iron Leviathan. Oh my god, amazing as always. We've been through this. I can't express it. I'm gonna play you a clip that comes close to the awesomeness that is you, but not quite. Here we go. Sorry. Yeah. Speaking of the Moza, who here watched today's mini Sorna episode? Iron Leviathan says, hello Eva, out of curiosity, have you ever heard of a game called Frostpunk? I have not. It's a management game where you have to keep a city of people alive in an endless winter. And its sequel is coming July 25th. I'd recommend playing the first game though. The City Must Survive. I've never heard of it. To be honest, I don't play a lot of I don't play any games, actually, outside of what you see me do on the channel. Because the channel's just so time intensive, I literally don't have time to play anything else. Okay. So, hold on. I need to actually pull up my sketch as a reference. I just want to have that open with me. There, I can just put it like that. This is gonna be quite a wide path. I only drew like a... What is that? Like a quarter circle, something like that. Let's use this path. I quite like it. And yeah, we're just gonna use this as a guideline. Now, something... This park is not gonna be for the OCD inclined people among us. Because it's not gonna end up being perfect, you know? And that's okay. I want you to be okay with that. Like, I'm gonna do my best, obviously. But there are no guarantees of perfection in life. That's pretty decent. Is it? I'm not mad at that. I think that's... Am I mad at that? I might be a little mad at that. Let's give it one more college try. Hey, Kin Yukio 5 became a paleontologist. That's awesome. I have a beautiful clip to show you. You're not ready. Yep. Okay, what I'm actually gonna do is I'm not gonna follow the curve. There you go. Beautiful. Again, not perfect, but better. Better. You know, that's the bar. The bar is on the floor. I Leviathan says hello to Bo. Look at him sitting there. Oh, he's probably melting, the poor baby. Oh, by the way, I do have my air conditioning on, if you guys can hear that. I do apologize, but as you can see in the top right corner, I have a colleague slash roommate who's wearing a fur coat, and he's really set on keeping it on. So yeah, we have to have the air conditioning running, because it's really, really, really warm. I'm gonna get a hug for Iron Leviathan. And did I miss anything else? No, that was the red one. It's like, bah! Oh, we have Colt in the chat as well. Another moderator on deck. Scary. Ooh, sorry. Alright, I'm gonna start from this side because this was the proper curve. Now we're just gonna fatten this up. And again, we're gonna just take this build slow. We're taking our time. I'm sure we'll get a dinosaur in during this stream, but it might literally just be one dinosaur. Well, two, obviously, because that's kind of the gimmick, isn't it? That's kind of the thing. Whoa! I just noticed we are past 300 likes. That is crazy. Thank you guys so much. Let's get Ian in here. Laugh up, Ian. Laugh up. I don't think I want to keep that. But I am tempted to just fill that in. I feel like the building is a little not centered there. Slow and steady wins the race. You have it right, Jake Waters. That's kind of what we're going for here. That is still the best laugh I've ever heard. It is a really good laugh. It is really, really, really good. I might actually want to break this up, do a little... Although, I quite like the wow effect. Oh, hold on. I'm already making a teeny tiny mistake here. Yeah, I just need to get rid of it. Hold on. And put it over there. 'Cause... Oh, I didn't grab it. If you notice, in my little reference, you see these darker areas. That's not water damage. That's a difference in terrain elevation. Boop. We're not going to be able to fit in too much into this park, but I need to do a little bit, because you know how important that is. So yeah, I just need to work that in. Get a little bit of height. You know how important that is. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Is there going to be a goat enclosure? I don't think there's going to be space for that. In the original layout, I have 94 enclosures, like land animal enclosures, and I have 13 lagoons. Actually, I think I have 14 lagoons and 12 aviaries. That's not going to be enough when we get the next DLC. This might be a little high. Oh, I'm not even using the biggest brush. I think it's a little high. Hold on, let me tone it down just a little bit. Oh, purple dinosaur. I hope he's gonna be well soon. I hope it was just a routine thing and that he's gonna be up on his feet very soon. Bo is awake, and by the time I read it, he's gone back to sleep. To what point did my elevation go? To here? No, a little bit about to there. Okay. You know how important it is to elevate your park. Sorry. Oh, I'll try to stop. Oh yeah, I remember what I wanted to do, because this is going to be a lagoon. Let's get that in. There. Am I missing something? I did miss something. Hold on here. Raptor hugs, fierce and tight, bringing comfort day or night. Oh, we're rhyming here. With claws gentle, embrace true, in their arms, strength imbue. That's a fancy word, imbue. Love your raptor hugs. Well, that's a good thing, because whether you like them or not, you're getting another one. Thanks so much, Robert. Boop. Oh, do I want this? Yeah, probably. Yeah, okay. I think I'm a little too high up, actually. I think that's... Though it might be interesting to have a little bit more, but no, I think we need to go for an elevation where when I place the lagoon bottom is just gonna be level with the park. See, this one I mean. We're taking our time, we're making sure we're doing it right. Oh, the fact that I can't angle my camera up further right now is really, really annoying. And also the fact that you can't zoom out that far makes, like, sketching a layout so difficult. Because you don't have, like, a good overview of what you're doing. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, okay, so this is the height that we need to level it to. Alright, good thing I did this then. Hi, Zacho, how's it going? We are building an all-species park, and we're just taking our time with it. This is a relaxing park build. You know, aside from my constant yapping. But, you know, that's kind of par for the course, isn't it? Darkazam Edit says, a few days ago I watched Godzilla X Kong. It was such a blast. Just saying, please no spoilers from anyone in the chat. Not saying that anyone was going to do that, but as like a little PSA. Because I'm sure a lot of people haven't seen it yet. Argyle fan, what's my favorite carnivore in Jurassic World Evolution 2? Honestly, I haven't given it any thought recently. It used to be Changjusaurus. It might be something else now. Because, you know, we've had a couple of DLCs since I last thought about it. So, yeah, not sure. You know, when the game is done, when the last DLC has downloaded, I will be redoing my all species ranking, so you know, that's the long con right there. If you want to be around for that, you definitely have to subscribe and ring the bell, because YouTube is weird. Oh, by the way, for anybody who's wondering, you know, what's happening with maybe my frame rate, or if you're making a grid yourself and you're like, what the heck is happening? For some reason, a path grid is a massive strain on your system. It takes quite a significant amount of time to load this map, even though it's technically empty. Yeah, for some reason, a path grid is a difficult thing for the game, but you know, that settles obviously when you get rid of the grid. Get rid of the grid. Oh yeah. What's my favorite pterosaur? Even though it's super cramped in the aviaries, I do like the wow factor of the Quetzalcoatlus. I am that basic. I am really basic, because the Mosasaurus is my favorite lagoon animal in the game, so, you know, there's that. Alright, I have flattened. Let me... Oh, poor baby! There you go. I saved you, though. I saved you. There, center. We're gonna pull it back a little bit. Something like that. Cool beans! Faldo Barbosa, cute bunny. It is indeed a very cute bunny. He has his ears up, but I'm pretty sure he's sleeping. Let me check. Oh, he's angled away from me. I can't quite see his nose. His ears are responding to me, though, so maybe he's not asleep. He's like, oh, it's too hot to sleep. And, yeah, fair point. It is too hot to sleep. I am not looking forward to tonight, honestly. Whoa, Iron Leviathan, coming through with another super generous super chat. Thank you. Considering how well you keep dinosaurs alive. Look, as an autistic person, I'm not very good with recognizing sarcasm, but even I caught on to that one, okay? It would be very entertaining to watch you try to keep the roughly 600 citizens alive. Oh, from the Frostpunk game. Or keeping them from killing you. Yeah, screw it badly enough and they will kill you. I do have a reputation. Let's get the dino dancing. Thank you so much. Okay. Something like that. You know, since the grid extends a little bit, or the map extends a little bit beyond my grid, we might as well... Although it's not really necessary, is it? But again, we might as well. There. Over here as well. Oh god, what did I do? I hit shift. I have a trigger happy pinky finger. The pinky's just like, I'm here, I'm useful. Sorta. Harry Glacier, how's it going? Hi Evil, my Xbox that I play Jurassic World Evolution 2 on is trembling at the thought of an all-species park. Honestly, my PC trembles as well. And again, we're using a little bit of a gimmick to save on some frame rates, and I'm still concerned. I really wish I could do half as good as you. Any ideas for getting inspiration? Honestly, I always say this, but I bet you guys are way better than you give yourself credit for. We're always just our own harshest critic, you know? I'm not the best builder out there, but we gotta just make do, and we gotta love ourselves, okay? So yeah, I bet you build amazing parks, even though, you know, you're playing on a system that maybe can't handle an all-species park, but let's be honest, my PC wouldn't be able to handle it either with the way I do my builds. Any ideas for getting inspiration? That is actually, coincidentally, something that is coming up in the park layout video. So I'm gonna refer to that. I know it's a very annoying answer to give, but since there is literally a video about that in the works currently, I'm gonna do the YouTuber thing, and I'm just gonna say stay tuned. So yeah, there's you know, it's not actually that complicated. There's just a couple of basic tricks, really. The gaming dino, are you happy to be back on mouse and keyboard? I am very happy. Yes, indeed. It is my preferred modus operandi. Can't deny it. Okay, so something else I want to get in. I'm just laying down a couple of things that I know I need to keep space for. I like the innovation center, you know, having that wow factor. You know, when you enter the park, you get like the view of the innovation center. Oh god, my reference is closed. I'm just gonna chuck it over here and I'll check. I'll check how I had it. Yeah, no, it's actually way further back, but I actually like it better here, maybe? Yeah, I think so. Near Rebirths, Evo, there's a new Jurassic movie coming out. I'm aware, I'm very excited. Yes! This is huge. That's what she's... Stop it now. Don't be silly. Okay. I did realize something. Let me put you over there. Hold on. Is my air conditioning shutting off? No. No, she's still blasting. Bless her. Bless her. Let me use this one. I just want to make sure... Oh god, no, I need to use a different color. Yeah. There, we just want to make sure that this central line is actually going to be straight. So I'm just going to draw that in. I think I did pretty good with the hand drawing. But, you know, straight line is difficult. It's difficult. Alex Morgan, I'm not able to play on PC. It just hurts my brain. Like, I like more simple controllers, but I'm dumb. No, I mean, I get it. Everyone prefers their own thing, right? Personally, I think, you know, I get the appeal of controllers. Not for me personally, because I literally just get motion sickness. I do think that, you know, mouse and keyboard are... I understand the difficulty level of that, but it is incomparable when it comes to the ease of precision. I think that's just undeniable. We're not really straight here, are we? Oh well. Whatever. No. I think that was the issue. I think we're angled a little bit differently. Hold on. I guess that's pretty decent. Going back it up. I think I had it back a little bit further. Alright. Again, slow. Slowly. What? Seriously, why is it crooked? It is a little crooked, isn't it? What if we reverse engineer it? There, it gets a little wider. That's okay. That's actually way better. Okay, cool. Leviathan! Wow, thank you so much. That's amazing. You are always so generous. I can't even fathom like why you would do that. It's so kind. Thank you. Hold on. Let me get the dial dancing here. Leviathan asks, are you ever gonna do another Battle of the Builders? And if so, when? I missed out on the last one. I really hate my job sometimes. Oh, and your supervisor, yeah. So I'm guessing it didn't improve since last time. I mean, that was last week, so, you know, not a lot changes in a week, but I'm keeping my fingers crossed for you that every day there's a possibility. So I'd like another shot. Unfortunately, the previous Battle of the Builders was very recent. So there's not going to be one for quite a while. We usually... I say usually, I've done 2? 3? No, I think we've done 2. I like keeping them around big milestones for the channel, just to space them out. Because I think if we do it too much, it's going to lose its magic. Its zest, if you will. So there's not one in the planning currently. There were 3. Oh my god. Okay, well, see, there you go. Oh, what it's like to live in my brain. It's messy in here. Come help me declutter, please. I need help. So yeah, there's not one coming shortly, TBH. Okay, I had it about there. Yeah, I like that. Ideally, I would want the position of the sun differently, but that's a whole other thing. Alright, so I can get rid of that. You managed to make your grid, Nero. That is awesome. Now, what's really important is that you save your grid as just, you know, save it like this, with nothing else in it. Just save your grid. Give it a name that makes it easier for you to remember which save file it was, and then you can reuse that for many, many, many park builds. So yeah, just keep that in mind. That you really want to save it so you don't have to do it several times. Obviously, you know, if you want to have it on a different biome, but that's a different thing. That's a different thing. Hey, Uteraptor, how's it going? Oh, yeah, Navi, yeah, we got 40k, 100k, 200k. Yeah. I feel like the next one should probably be 250k at the rate we're going. I'm hoping we can get there this year. That would be awesome. And yeah, we're not growing super fast. So I feel like that would be reasonably spaced, but again, I wouldn't want to do it too often. Okay. Let me just focus on what is happening back here. So I am going to use the extra space that we have. This is sort of like outside of the grid. And I'm going to be deleting all of this later, but obviously we need one of these. We really do. Oh, actually, hold on. No. I have a way better idea. I'm sorry. This is probably so annoying to watch. I hope it's not, but it probably is. It's just I realized during the build that we were doing in the past couple of streams that the way I was approaching streaming wasn't really benefiting the overall park, so I wanted to mix it up. Because we approached the Jurassic Park only park build quite slowly, and that park turned out really nice. I think this one's going to be even slower though. Corner hatchery time, yeah. Nobody puts baby in a corner, but we do put a hatchery in the corner. There. Because we don't need this depth. This is going to be a habitat, but we don't need it to be that deep. It ain't that deep. Okay, let's get the path. Back here. There. Cool. Wow. Okay. I might actually, I think it might be kind of cute if we do a little path back here. I think we're going to do that. Now, it is still an Evo build. I didn't plan out everything. Like, not every single tiny detail is planned out. Because I feel like that's just restrictive. I think you need to give yourself, like, the freedom to adapt, you know? Not sure about this. Like, I'm not sure about the straight connection point, but we can always change things up later. We have a little nub. We have a little nubby nub right there. Yeah. Nobody looks in the corner. Definitely not. No, we're gonna hide it. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna hide it. Here, we might even give it a little mountain. Little mountain, little elevation. Hide the body, hide the evidence. Jurassic Gamer, I'm working on a Jurassic World recreation. Do you have any advice? I'm not really the go-to person, I would say, for recreations, because I don't really like doing them. Because it's so restrictive and it's so frustrating to realize that we don't actually have the tools in game to make proper recreation. So I guess my only advice would be kind of meta, I suppose. Just make sure that you have plenty of references. Because, for example, I did a recreation of Jurassic Park, and I had quite a few references, but honestly, I recently came across a reference, I think it was shared on Reddit, actually, which was absolutely amazing, and it was a reference image that I didn't have when I was doing my recreation, and it was so informative, that image. So just make sure that you really search every crevice of the internet so that you're sure that you have as many and as good a quality of references as you can possibly have. I think that's important. See, we're not gonna see the dang thing. It's gonna be fine. And actually, we might turn this into 3 separate habitats. And that's gonna be probably the 5th or 17th thing that is gonna annoy people about this park. Yes, dinosaurs are gonna go into small habitats because every single species is gonna go in their own habitats. There's no mixed species habitats in this park. I really want to say, you know, for the genetic genome library that this park is gonna be, that every single habitat has just one species in it. And that means that the habitats are going to be quite small. If you mix them up, obviously you can get them bigger. That's not how we're going to do it. I'm feeling very stubborn today. Bo moved! Oh my. He does that sometimes. Very rarely, though. Very rarely. Savannah Farms, meh, they're just pixels. I have the same approach, honestly. I don't get too upset about that sort of stuff. Alright, so I want to have a little path off the beaten path. And this is where we're going to connect our... the clipping. Why must thou clippeth? You have more than 2 for every species in your all-species park. Ah, but do you have as many planters as I do? Because that's the sacrifice I'm personally making. I'm hopeful that my PC would be able to handle, you know, multiple animals of each species. I don't think my PC can handle multiple animals of each species and the amount of planters that I always have. I don't think that's realistic to expect. Because looking at stuff like Mini Nublar, Mini Magical Island, those parks were already at their limits. I should check actually how many animals are in that park. I think not that many, TBH. Who's that rabbit? That rabbit is Bo. He's very lazy. Oh, the air conditioning is working quite well. Let me check. No, we're down 1 degree. It's just that I'm sitting in the draft, so that's kind of stupid because it's really warm, but I feel kind of chilly. Oh, that's weird. Okay. So this is where I'm going to have viewing galleries. I like having them, you know, again, off the beaten path. 2 on this side. Do the wiggle. Oh, yeah. And 2 on this side. Uh-oh. My mouse is blinking. The battery is low. I have been sketching in game for an hour, so it do make sense. I'm not gonna put a thing here. You know what? We'll do 2 habitats. I think 3 is a bit much. We'll do 2. 3 is a bit much. Are you going to spend as much time on every enclosure for every species? RL lab? You know, I'm not keeping a timer, but you know, the whole build is gonna be slow. We are gonna try to, you know, oh god, it's invisible fencing. We are gonna try to maintain the same level of detail throughout the park. Although what we might do is, as we fan out, we might keep the detail level per area a little bit lower just to see how far we can go. And not really start adding like 100% of the detail until we have all of the species in. So that we can sort of guesstimate how the park is performing at that point. Make sure that, you know, we don't crash it before we actually have all species. Because I will prioritize all species over planters, which is a personal sacrifice. Anybody who knows me knows that. That is a personal sacrifice. You're welcome. By the way, what kind of park is everyone else building right now? Sound off in the chat. Let me know. Let me know what you are working on. I quite like that. I think that's cute. gonna fill that in with the fluffy bush. That's all gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be great. Planet Interstellar Park. Ooh, that sounds cool. And knowing that you use mods, I bet that's gonna be amazing. The Dark Knight Strikes is on challenge mode for side B. Parrot and Feather says, playing on PS5 with little to no skill means I'm building no park. Oh no! You gotta get some practice in. I think a good place to start would just be something small, you know? Don't set out making... Oh wow, it's so lopsided. I'm gonna have to change that. And the entire chat collectively sighed. It's a slow build. Sort of, you know, this is like the slow cooker version of a park build, you know? What's about the distance? That's difficult to estimate. We'll just do it like that. That's definitely too far. Derek Silva free roaming for all dinos. That's cool. There's like a really aggressively present, I think it's an owl, like in the in-game ambience noise. That's a soundbite for you. Hey, I Leviathan again. Thank you so much. Hold on, hugs first. Meanwhile, I had a hard time completing my first Pokemon Nuzlocke because I was afraid of losing a single member of my team. Aww. That's adorable. Wait, where am I going? Hold on. You silly goose. Up here. It's up here, you silly. Hold control, not shift. For some reason, I always forget that. Yeah, that's better. Okay, cool. If I get the park done, I'll be going back to getting lost in the aisle. What are you playing as in the aisle right now, Legacy Kirsty? Like what species? Good enough. Oh, not good enough. Adapt. That's pretty decent, I'd say. Oh, hold on. Am I forgetting something from my reference? I think I am. Yeah, I think I am. Oh, but there's still space. It's fine. Gotta keep looking at that reference. It's important. And spend all day making a reference and then not looking at it. Although that's definitely what was happening. Yeah, we're just gonna follow that curve. Hey, Flix Aviation! Thank you so much. That's so kind. Yahoo! St. Thompson says, I'm having trouble finding a park idea that really sticks. Okay, maybe chat can like throw out some suggestions of what they've been building recently that they had a good time with and that they would recommend to you. Alright, I'm gonna line it just behind the mountain, I think. Might change my mind about that. But at least this way they get a nice, decent amount of space, right? Alright, and I was gonna split it. Now, the fact that we have guests going back here, so we're gonna do something, we're gonna do a bit of an illusion. Because you know I love those. Oh, hold on. I should probably line it first. Before I bring in the water. Yep, this is where decorations are. Great. It's almost as if you have 1,000 hours in this game. Jesus. Rexy the Sea Blimp says 3 words. Arena of Death. Whoa, hey, we are way past 400 likes. Good morning, Evo. Thank you so much. Beep, beep, beep. said beep. Look, having played with the controller now, this is difficult no matter what you play with, honestly. This is just always our hell on earth. Derek Silva, oh my god, I just noticed Bo, he's so precious and round. Ah! He is perfectly rotund. He's my little baby. He is so cute. Honestly, he's amazing. We love him. We love him. Flex's Aviation, good morning, Evo. It's not gonna turn out perfectly, that's a shame. Macro Gaming, how old is your bunny? He is getting close to 6 years old. I don't know exactly his date of birth. But we're closer to 6 than to 5 at this point. I'll probably line that bit with something else. Maybe planters. Oh, there you go. Is Bo as cute off cam as on cam? He is even cuter off cam because he actually moves. He's very subdued right now because he's, you know, he's literally asleep. He is very adorable. My favorite thing is in the morning. Like, I gotta pee first. I have a bladder the size of, well, a pea. So I always have to pee first, but he hears me, like, he can hear me, obviously, get out of my bedroom, go downstairs, so he knows, okay, she has awoken. And then when I come up the stairs, I see him sitting right in front here, and he's waiting for me, and then when I come into the room, he goes absolutely mental. It's adorable. He's like, oh my god, yes, I've been waiting for 8 hours, here she is, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. It's so cute. I love him. He's a silly goose. We love a silly goose. Oh, that... I guess it doesn't really matter, because I think I'm going to be using invisible fencing around here anyway, so... So let's just do that. Probably a little further. I wanna... Hold on, let's place the water first. I think that makes sense. Yeah, figures. Look at that. That's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous, honestly. Like, why? What? Just why, you know? Why? It is what it is, but also why? There you go. Jurassic Station, mini Biosyn, that's a good idea. I don't actually think we know what the shape of Biosyn Valley is. I don't think there's much of a point to that. Alright, let's... There. It will never not be silly to me that we have to hide the invisible fencing. Like, that's... Just try to explain that to someone who doesn't play this game. Oh yeah, when we use invisible fencing, we have like a couple of tricks to hide it. And people would go, wait, what? What did you just say? Huh? Sorry. There, we're gonna split it like that. Actually, let's start from here so we don't get another one of those bulbs. And there. Alright, so now we have 2 habitats. Alright, cool. How are Bo and Fleur doing? Thank you, Sammy L. Bo is doing good enough. Fleur is a basket case, but we love her. I haven't put them together yet since I did it first a couple of weeks ago, and that's because, you know, we're monitoring Bo. You know, we're in one of those moments where I gotta keep a good eye on him. I am hopeful that I'm gonna be able to introduce them soon, but... The Bobo has priority. Which is sad, because, you know, Fleur, she is, like, in a room by herself most of the time, so it is sad. I do feel bad about that. So we gotta get to matchmaking pretty soon. There are indeed 2 bunnies, but one is in the other room. They're not yet properly introduced to one another. They can't be together yet. They would fight if you would plop them together now. Alright, we have a base, and I'm all about that base. Oh, hold on. Little fizzy drink moment. Oh yeah, beautiful. Oh, Bobo heard that. I don't think he woke up. Okay, so I think it's time to ask the important question. Which dinosaurs are gonna go here? There's no, like, zoning in the park, and I'm gonna give a reason for that. You know, when you're, like, planning a park layout, you might as well take the opportunity to add zones to your park. You know, group the animals together in a way that makes sense. That is something that I would recommend. For an all-species park, I don't feel like there's much purpose in going that route, and the reason is all of these lagoons. A park, in my opinion, like, I've done an all-carnivore park before, right? And the area where we had all of the lagoons and all of the aviaries clustered together was really, really, really ugly. So for this park layout, I was really focused on spreading out where the lagoons would be to sort of make them a little less like an eyesore. So as a result, you know, the lagoon animals are going to spread out. All of the flying reptiles are going to be spread out. So I feel like, you know, there's no point in trying to find some sort of rhyme or reason in the placement of the land animals then. Because, you know, that's just inconsistent at that point. Look at all these, like, convenience excuses to get out of some difficult stuff. No, but I genuinely did consider it, and that's why this park layout did take so long. There were, like, several iterations that it went through, but I just couldn't figure out a way to make that work. It's also super, super difficult when you're making an all-species park, and even more difficult when you don't know yet what all species are going to be. Because, you know, the game isn't done yet, so who knows what other species they're going to add. So I want it to be flexible, so that sort of means that we're going to be a little bit loosey-goosey. Alright, you know what? Let's just go shopping. I am going to give it accelerated growth. We don't need extra bays, honestly, because again, this is a slow build. I am a slow cooker, okay? We are cooking. It's just incredibly freaking slow. Alright, let's go shopping. Okay, so it's like the first dinosaur in a park. I wouldn't want to go too spectacular. You know, you don't want to give up the goods right away, but also not super boring. And we gotta keep in mind that we have the illusion habitat, so it looks like it's one habitat. That's the thing to keep in mind. Oh, and the final thing is that it's actually, for this park, kind of a sizable habitat. And you might say, what are you talking about? Those habitats are tiny. For this park, this is a relatively decent size. There are going to be smaller habitats than this. So I wouldn't chuck like a homalocephaly or Dryosaurus in here. The smallest species we have to save for those teeny tiny habitats. I just took a sip from this afternoon's fizzy drink, which is no longer fizzy and definitely not cold anymore, so that's delicious. Hold on, let me take the proper can. That's the risk you take when you leave the can from this afternoon. Okay. Much better. Yes, thank you. Okay, so with all of that in mind, I just wanted to show you the habitat again. Mustafa says Amargasaurus, Proximus Cat says Triceratops. Blue raspberries also says Triceratops. No, I quite like the trike actually. I think that's pretty cute. You know, starting with like a classic. I think that's pretty nice. Okay, so that's one. What should be the other? There is one thing I want to float. We could make it one habitat and put in a brachy. That might also be cool. Because I was thinking about, you know, what's gonna be like a nice auditory experience. I'm considering that, honestly. Although maybe this doesn't make that much sense, but then you can, I don't know. I think we can work with that. I would change up the habitat. You know what? I'll put it to a poll. I'll get you guys involved. Start a poll. So, what? One habitat Brachiosaurus, or split it in 2 habitats, and we do trike plus maybe like a para or something like that. Proximus Cat says Lost World Stego Otrosa. You know what, we'll do that. Trike and Stego. There you go. I'm gonna leave it to you guys. You guys can take this weight off my shoulder. Alright. It looks pretty definitive. It already looks pretty definitive right there. Alright. I got you, fam. There, we already reached 100 votes. That's pretty clear. Alright, let's not put too much time on that then. Okay. Oh, I just realized. Hold on. Let me grab my file. I don't think we did trike and stego yet. We did not. No, we didn't do trike. Oh, we did do Stegosaurus. I have a file with like skins that we looked at earlier in a previous stream with what we liked as male and female skins. So I'm gonna make the stego, but we're gonna hop out to the species viewer and see what we're gonna do for the Triceratops. Okay, so for the stego, the male was gonna be Yukon. Is this Yukon? No, this is Yukon with Chalkrana. Oh, that's my favorite skin. Of course. And the female is Amazon with Lithobates. Amazon. There you go, Lithobates. So that's going to be the female. Did we pass 400 likes? We passed 500 likes. Oh my lord. Thank you guys so much. Wow, it's been an hour and we're about to add our first dinosaur. If that's not the definition of slow, I don't know what is. You know, I don't mess with genetics. I really can't be bothered, man. I really can't be bothered. For female trike, the 1993 skin would be cool. Yeah, I agree. It's definitely going to be the 1993 skin for the female, but what should the male be? Triceratops female, 1993. I'm keeping like a little file. I think we're just gonna hop out. We're gonna save this one. Arc all species. Arc all species. Yep. Alright, exit to main menu. Hey, cool man. Thank you so much. He is indeed a very cute bunny. He's a good boy. Alright, species viewer. Here we go. Let's see what our male Triceratops is gonna look like. Going down, first floor, ladies' underpants, and Triceratops. There you go. Okay. Oh, well. Yeah, let's get some light on that saggy, depressed face. Bo woke up. Oh, hey, baby. Oh, that's a big yawn. That's a big yawn. Oh, he's looking around. He might be vacating the premises. Oh, he's thinking about it. Yep, there he goes. Okay. Let me turn off the bow cam. Oh, well, an hour. That's good, I guess. Where the frick is it? Oh, here it is. There you go. Okay, so for the mail, Bo has awakened from his 1,000-year slumber. Okay. Oh, you know what? That's not bad. Hold on, so this is gonna be the female. This is quite a nice match for that. Oh, I think that's pretty cool. I quite like that. Gambia with Pulcrana. I think we have a winner. I'll write it down in my file. Gambia with Pulcrana. Alright, let's hop back into our park. Don't leave us, Bo. I think he's eating now? Yeah, he's eating. He was feeling snackish. Feeling snackish. Can't blame you, baby. Can't blame you. Trike has pretty good skins, TBH. Jurassic Crisis. They're not the best. What I really wish they would have done more, which they did a little bit more with other ceratopsians, but even then, not to the extent that I would personally want. By the way, here you can see how long it takes to load this pretty much empty map. It's just the grid that takes this long to load. I just wish they did more color and more pattern on the frills. I feel like for most ceratopsians, the frill is very underwhelming. I really wish that they would have like a frill with a completely contrasting bright color. That'd be so cool. Prehistoric Kingdom does that a lot. I think it's really, really lovely. Alright, our stegos are done, so let's fly those out. I think I'm gonna put the stego on that side. Release by airlift. Oh, I was just gonna say, how many that feels like a joke. How many helis does it take to transport one stegosaurus? How many were there? 4? God, that takes forever, doesn't it? Let's play this one out. Oh, I'm also gonna turn off food. And that's just another thing that I think is gonna help with the frame rate in the end. So sandbox settings, dinosaurs. They're not gonna starve. Let's do it this way. They're not gonna dehydrate. Actually, I guess drinking is fine. No, I'm even gonna turn that off. And I'm really thinking about preserving frame rates in the end, you know? That's what it's gonna be all about. I think that's gonna be really vital near the end of this park build. I'm really like trying to maximize our odds that we are gonna get to the end of the build one day. It's gonna take forever probably, but that is the goal. That we finish it at some point. Once the stegos have been flown out, we can make our triceratops. You know how much I love these trees. They're amazing. They're the best trees. And I went with the temperate biome because honestly we don't build that often over here, and I think all of the trees look really great in this setting. Oh, that's such a good skin. Oh my god, I love that skin so much. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Alright, again, as always, we're gonna do the naming at the very end of the stream. Alright, there comes the female. So we can get started on our triceratops. Where am I? Oh, we shot back to the top. Cool. Triceratops. Alright, female. Wham. And the male Gambia, oh, with Polkrana. I remember that correctly, right? Did I? Yeah, wow. Impressive. What's the skin, Rylan? This is Yukon River with Chalkorana on the second variant. I don't know if it has a specific name. I don't know if they call it the 1997 variant. But it's beautiful. It's my favorite. Female, male, get cooking. Alright, and this is the female. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Look at it. Oh, they're already in love. They're gonna save the species, y'all. Oh, cute. Adorable. Adorable. This is honestly, in a kind of understated way, this is really pretty as well. Amazon Rainforest lithobates. I really like this as well. Honestly, this pattern is just amazing. It's the pattern. Ivan Vega, what's your favorite dinosaur in the game that is not a hybrid? I think it's maybe still the Therizinosaurus. I'm not sure. We had a similar question earlier in the stream. I haven't really thought about it a whole lot in several DLCs, so I can't quite be sure. But Therizinosaurus was at one point the reigning champion for me. Alright, let's get these out. It's kind of funny that two species that don't like each other are living side by side. They're neighbors. Honestly, when art imitates life, I hate my neighbors, and I'm pretty sure my neighbors hate me, so... Oh, pa, 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 pa. He's being cute. He's being adorable. Hold on. Oh, look at him! Draw me like one of your French girls. Sorry. Oh, and we missed it. Okay. Never mind then. Never mind. Okay. That was anticlimactic. It's an ancient puppy. It really is. It really is. Alright, here come the Triceratops pair. Oh my god, and immediately the people start pouring in. And you know what we do with that? Nothing. We close the park. We don't want no people in here. They're just gonna eat up our frame rates. We don't want any of that nonsense in here. You get out of here. Y'all gonna leave. You stupid guess. This park is for our entertainment only. Oh wow. Oh, I've never realized that. you can get it back here. Okay, that's pretty nifty. Cool. Okay, well, for what it's worth. Let's here, maybe do this one. Let's get some smaller bushes. I don't want this to be a nice, peaceful corner. Why are there ads? Because I have to pay medical bills for a bunny. Yeah, we talked about this last stream as well. I'm gonna keep it short. Basically, there have always been ads on my live streams. I've been live streaming every weekend for about 3 years now. There have always been ads, except for the last couple of months. We turned them off for a while because there were some issues. I turned them back on, and plain and simple, the reason is I literally just can't afford not to run ads on these live streams. I know that it's annoying. I did set them to the lowest possible frequency, so you should only be getting one every half hour. That's the lowest frequency I could set it to. But yeah, you know, life is expensive, so There was literally no other option there. Okay. Something I should do. This is huge. Okay, so this space is all gonna be used for shops. We're gonna fit probably a garden in here. What I'd like to do is waste a little bit of space maybe on some decorative water. You know, I love that sort of stuff. So how about we try that? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Actually, I'm not sure if that's gonna fit. Oh yeah, let's just see. It does technically fit, so yeah, let's just go for it. I'm gonna waste a little bit of space on that, because that's pretty cool. I think we're gonna pull it forward a bit even. Oh, hold on, I dragged it beyond the snap point. There, he snaps. Freddie Saunders, what's the best map to use? Obviously that's kind of personal preference. For me personally, the only maps that I have a strong opinion on not using are the desert maps, the Mediterranean maps, and the Sierra Nevada map. Because I feel like they're very limiting. I think really only leaning into that exact biome is going to work out well. Any of the other maps I think are great. If you're playing on an older console and you only have one building set depending on, or one biome for the placeable trees, I would personally say go with California or Canada, you know, one of those, because they have the superior tree set. And that's just important to me. I did just notice something happened with the terrain, and we know how annoying that is. But I think I can sort of hide it. It's really minimal. It really should not be a thing, but it is a thing. I think, you know, as long as we don't put any decorations or buildings on the edge, we're gonna be okay. Yeah, that's kind of cool. You walk up here. Oh, I do like that. I think that's a good waste of space. I like that. Big fan. Yeah, I think that's really cool. This is all a very disjointed process. With water, it reminds me of this building from, I think from Canada. It reminds me of a government building. I do think there are several buildings in like the world that use reflection pools in front of their buildings to sort of provide a mirror for the architecture. There's obviously the Washington Monument. The Taj Mahal does it in a bit of a smaller, like the pools are a smaller scale. There's a spot in the Netherlands. I can't actually put my finger on what the city is, but it's done there as well. I think it's a pretty common trick, and we just like using common tricks on this channel. Hey, I love it. Thank you so much again, mate. Oh my gosh. Hold on. First things first. Dialo dancing. By the way, I see that we're at 552 likes. If we can get to 600 likes, that would be absolutely amazing. I really appreciate the support. And I'm happy to see so many people joining us for a slow build like this. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for just hanging out with me. I Love Art says, fun fact, rhinos act like dogs in captivity. And the only reason they're so aggressive in the wild is because they have poor eyesight. To be fair, I'd be pretty on-site too if I was in the same area code with lions and hyenas. Yeah, I would also err on the side of caution and ram first, ask questions later. Hold on, I'm gonna move some things so I can assume the ultimate lazy position. Putting my feet up. There. Alright. I hope your PC doesn't explode while building this. Yeah, I hope so too. You know, content. Oh no, I really hope we can make it to the end without any crashing. I really, really, really do hope that that's gonna be a thing. Oh, fingers crossed, right? Fingers crossed. Alright, so that's kind of nice. We're gonna be lining all of this. Thank you so much, Jaden. You're too kind. Let's do planters. Oh, I love planters so much. Let's grab the ones, yeah, these. Oop. Yeah. Probably want to alternate it actually, so let's just drop a couple down. Oh, yeah, I just remembered. They're not perfectly parallel, so I need to fix that actually. Let's alternate with these. Messy. Oh yeah. For the memes. For the glory. To make history. Yeah, let's cover that curb. Yeah, we're gonna, oh god, now I have to adjust every single one of them. I really wish we could zoom in more. Like, I really noticed when I was playing with controller just how far away we actually are when we're doing this detail work. And I did mention that, you know, for controller, it would make more of a difference if we could zoom in. Not so much for mouse and keyboard, but, you know, even for mouse and keyboard it would be helpful, honestly. Freddy Saunders, Evo, any tips on doing cool enclosures that stick out? I'm not quite sure what you mean with stick out, but I do have an entire playlist on the channel with exhibit speed builds. I hope that you're gonna like find some inspiration in those. And just keep in mind that, you know, if I title something Habitat for T-Rex, obviously you don't have to make that habitat for the T-Rex. You can put whatever species in there that you want, you know, so you can take inspiration from the build and just disregard what kind of species goes in there and pick whatever you would like. I placed down way too much of this, okay? Okay, so I can actually delete those. And I also want to have something in the center. A fountain isn't gonna fit, is it? No. Oh, you guys are gonna hate me so much. Hold on, we're gonna do a save. All species, all species, all species. Oh, I could have just moved them. I'm so dumb. Let's just move them out of the way. Okay, idea. Oh, I have to get rid of this path to do what I want to do. Maybe not. If we keep it with one path color, we can make it work. Basically, what I want to do is make it wider. Oh no, we have to get rid of the path to redo this. Again, slow. I just want to make sure that we're going straight. Is this wider? I don't think this is wider. Yeah, let's do it like that. skinny fountain. I feel like the skinny fountains are just so underwhelming. Oh, hold on. I know you guys hate this. Sorry, I literally don't see it. I do really dislike how that works. It's a little bulbous. Looks a bit odd. But I think once I do what I want to do, it's gonna be better. I hope so, at least. See, this is what I wanted to do. So now we have the space around it. We can use a nice chunky fountain without losing all of the space. $575 likes. Yeah, we're getting so close to that 600. We can do it. I can sense it. Oh, hold on. Let's use the yellow ones. That's quite nice. Variety. It's the spice of life that gives you the... Okay, don't finish that sentence. Don't make it nasty. Life is expensive and all planters cost $1,000. Yeah. Fortunately, we have finances turned off here, so I can just place these without a care in the world. Okay, I feel like this was worth the effort. You might disagree. Well, that's cool. That's fine. Okay, how is this uneven? That's kind of insane, isn't it? How is it that uneven? Interesting. Yeah, I don't know why it is that uneven. Like, I understand some unevenness. That's quite extreme, isn't it? We can camouflage it, so I don't think it'll be a big deal. It can camouflage! Here, we're just gonna place this a bit more forward. Lewis Whitehall, I wish Frontier would add Sarcosuchus. Man, I would love to see a big croc come into the game. I think that would be so cool. I would love it if they did that. I even wouldn't be mad if, you know, if it was strictly a land animal and, you know, couldn't get into the lagoon. Because that would be a big ask, I think. That it can be both on land and in the lagoons. But, you know, if they just add it as a land animal, I'd be happy. For me personally, though, Shantongosaurus has priority for me. I want Shantongosaurus. What's the one species that you would want to have still get added to the game? Let me know in the chat. Oh dang it! Yeah, let me space them a little bit further out then. There you go. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. I think actually I'm just gonna delete these and maybe grab the taller one. Wait, what? Oh! I heard this! I thought they were banging against the fence. I was like, that's not supposed to happen. D23 Minecraft says Aliramus. Thylacoleo? Never heard of that. Darkest Edit says same Shant. Shant is so cool. Titanoboa says Catherine Unsworth. Titanoboa would be cool. I think in terms of coding, it would be close to impossible to make that look right. Hamilton 529 Megalodon. JMP, any tips for console players? Patience. But no, not specifically for console players, no. Actually, since we've done that, it makes more sense to do that. I think that looks a little bit neater. Postosuchus, Hasagopteryx, another Titanoboa, Deinosuchus, Diabloceratops, that's cool. Nanuqsaurus is Legacy Christie. Argentinosaurus, that would be my second. That would be my runner-up. Quite like that. So that's not gonna work. Gorgonopsid! That's cool. I think this is just gonna be garden, but I should line all of this, of course, so let's just do that first. Hey, I'm Leviathan, yet another super chat. Thank you so much. Oh my god, you guys did it. We've reached 600 likes. That's amazing. And we still have a half an hour ago. That's super kind. Thank you so much. Let's get Ian laughing. I Leviathan says, if I had to add a non-dinosaur to the game, Caprisuchus, I still really want Argentinosaurus though. Yeah. She's a classic, you know? She's a classic. We love her. Which one did I use here? Let's switch it up. So let's use these then. And we're gonna alternate what we were gonna do earlier, but didn't. That's way too much. She says she places another one. Jane and P, how do you stay motivated throughout a park? I don't oftentimes run into the issue where I run out of motivation. That might be an autistic thing, honestly. I can do, quote-unquote, the same thing over and over. Like, you know, I eat the same meals, the same lunches. I literally... I binge watch a series and then I start over. I watch the same movies over and over. So I think that's why running out of steam, running out of motivation is kind of a non-issue for me when it comes to park building. It happens to a certain extent sometimes, and then I just take a break. That's honestly the only advice I can give. And I would also say, you know, it's okay if you run out of motivation. It's okay if you don't finish a park. If you don't like it anymore, go build something new. You don't have to finish it. It's not homework. It's a game. It should be fun. And if it's no longer fun, go do something else. Go build a brand new park. And maybe 2 months later, or maybe when a new DLC or a new update drops, something included in that is gonna, you know, reinvigorate you for that park that you abandoned. But yeah, I would always just advise people to not take it too seriously. Give yourself a break. If it's no longer fun, go build another park. Brody Duncan says, if I were to add a non-dino, it would probably be Sarcosuchus or some other crocodile. What would I do as a non-dinosaur? Yeah, probably a large crocodile. I'm trying to think. If I can think of something else. Not gonna lie, I am one of those people who would like... Oh, I can get it way closer than I thought. I am one of those people that would like to see mammals come into the game. You know, I'm not in the camp that it doesn't fit, it doesn't make sense, because, you know... Actually, let's not get into that, let's not argue about that. But yeah, you know, I would like mammals, but I wouldn't need them. You know, I wouldn't need Smilodon. I need Shantongosaurus, though. Like, I need it. Like the air I breathe and the toilet paper I use. You know, of that caliber. Utahraptor says Microraptor, but Microraptor's technically a dinosaur though, right? Which one did we use? Oh, we just used this one. No, we didn't. Oh, hold on. This one. We used this one. How many? That's fine. Hey, Dino Dimensions, member for 7 months. That's awesome. Hey, Evo, just want to say you're amazing. You are too kind. You're amazing. Love your content. Love being a huge dino nerd here. Lol, you and Boki being amazing selves. You are so kind. Thank you so much. That brings a smile to my face. What do you think about that, Bo? Bo is like, I'm pooping. Leave me alone. I'm focused. Thank you so much, Dino Dimensions. You're too kind. Eva, where's my bow cam? He's not in range of the camera. He's on his toilet right now. And he's probably gonna forge around a bit now. I don't think he's gonna reappear during the stream. We have only about 20 minutes left. I don't think he's gonna be joining back in. Ty says, I'm going to be mad if they aren't going to let the Shant fight and just let it be hunted. That is a risk with Frontier. Given the Ankylodocus incident, that is a very real possibility that it wouldn't hunt. Wouldn't hunt. Of course it wouldn't hunt. That it would get hunted, I was gonna say. That is... Honestly, I would consider that most likely. Which is a little depressing, but it is what it is. I would still want it. I'll be mad about it, don't get me wrong. I'd be mad about it. I'd have feelings. I'd talk to my therapist about it, but I would still want Shant. Even if it can't fight back, I would still want my big Hadrosaur. Big! Look, size matters. Oh, that's not where rocks are. Why do I never learn? That is one chunky rock right there. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. My air conditioning shut off. He does that sometimes. I'll be back. Give me a second. I'm coming back. Don't worry. She's on her way. She just has to... You know, technical difficulties, they haunt me. There you go. You keep blasting, darling. You just keep blasting. Alrighty. So the thing is, the room where the air conditioning is actually located is at temperature, so he stops blasting. But this room, the one I'm in, is not at temperature yet, but he really struggles to get that cool air in here, so just sort of reset it. He sort of forgets that he's at temperature, so he's just starting over. He's a bit of a silly goose. My air conditioning. He's a bit of a special case. There, some rocky bits. Post-Sukas! Yes, fire mates. Oh, Post-Sukas would be cool. And I would want the Walking with Dinosaurs Post-Sukas, even though the quadrupedal stance has since been debunked. Give me my Walking with Dinosaurs Post-Sukas, please, for the love of all that is holy. Give it to me. Give me its beauty. It's amazingness. Oh man, I still remember watching Walking with Dinosaurs for the first time. Okay, that's not gonna work, is it? And, you know, that very first episode, and the Post-Sukas and the music, and it's like, oh my god! Happy memories. Happy memories. Hacker Gaming, after this stream, Evo, please search up Girl Dinner Jurassic World Evolution 2 and watch The Goat and tell me on Discord what you're thinking if you were to add a non-dinosaur. They still haven't added... And oh, if I were to add a non-dinosaur, they still haven't added Smilon from Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous. If they are going to go the mammal route, they do have to make it a full pack of mammals. We'd have to have at least 4, in my opinion. I don't think you can get away with just one mammal in a park. I think that would be weird. There. Big tree. Less big tree. That's a technical term. Don't worry about it. Oh, Brody Duncan. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let's use some more Fluffy. Oh, these are quite cute. Oh, there's a rock there. I didn't even see it. There you go. Let's see what we can do with the foliage brush to fill that up. Foliage brush. Because I really like this one. Yeah, that's super cute. Look at that. That's adorable. That's a cute little entry right there. I like that. Hold on, did I miss anything in the meantime? I am Leviathan. I am so sorry. I was away dealing with my AC. I'm struggling to keep my eyes open, so I'm going to bed. Have a great day. If you're still here, thank you so much, as always, for being so super generous. Have a good rest. Have a good weekend. And let's hope your supervisor just... I don't know. Let's not say mean things, but let's hope the situation resolves itself. Again, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Flix Aviation, what map am I using? This is the Temperate Square map and just the regular one. You have an autumn version and a regular version. This is the regular one. Oh, really? Hold on, maybe... Yeah, there you go, something smaller. That's not gonna work. How about if we get another one of these in there? Yeah. Yeah, baby. I do think that looks adorable. Should we try to get like super fancy with it? I think the clipping is gonna make this ugly. I don't think this is actually gonna... Yeah, that's not gonna work out. It's gonna do like a little striped pattern, but that's not gonna work out. That's not how this cookie is gonna crumble. Alright, so we do that. I think over here... I'm gonna use this to fill in. What dinos do we have in this lovely park so far? We have only 2 species, so 4 dinosaurs in total, because that's sort of the gimmick we're going with. A male and female of each species. We have Stegosaurus and Triceratops, and they're back here. Stegos. Haven't really decorated the habitat yet, obviously. And the trikes. I do really like this skin. But yeah, just... Okay, imagine this skin, but with like a bright blue frill. Wouldn't that just tickle you in absolutely the right spot? Because it would for me. It would for me. It really, 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 really would. I just think the frills are so underwhelming, and it's almost all of them. Like, even the ceratopsians that have pretty decent frills in this game are still, TBH, kind of underwhelming. Like, for example, Toro. And, Pachyrhino. You know, they're okay, they're okay. They're not mind-blowing, though. It looks a little weird right now with the different colors, but I think we can pull it all together. You know, once the whole area is decorated, I don't think it's gonna stand out as much as it does now. Oh, sleepy. Oh, they're both sleepy. Wow. What? Truly a married couple sleeping like meters apart, backs facing each other. Thank you, Yugen. I hope that's probably not how you pronounce your name. I'm sorry. I'm really bad with names. I'm really bad with everything, let's be perfectly honest here. Aside from... Do I want that? I don't think I want that, though. Because there's already going to be shops over here. So I don't think that's necessary. I think we're just going to keep that nicely decorated, calm, peaceful. The whole 9 yards. Oh! Oh my god! Wow. You two are lazy. They could have just walked out. I guess maybe the hitbox prevents them from doing so? That's hilarious. Okay. They were like, yeah, I can't really be asked, honestly. I don't care enough. I'm fine here. It's fine. That's silly. I'm just gonna do that. Yeah, I have to be careful with like this level of detail as we fan out. I think the initial build should be a little bit more bare bones, and so it's sort of like in phases. You know, you fan out, adding paths, buildings, and dinosaurs, and then you go back to the start and you fan out again, adding your decorations. I actually think that's how we should approach this build. And I'm gonna check something over here, because the path is clipping, which like a flag or something. I think this is too much. This is too wide. That's really underwhelming, so it has to be something like this. We'll do red to match the banner. Doesn't fully cover it up, but because we don't really have because the small planters are like really small. We don't have a circular low planter that's not tiny. I guess you could do something like this. Can we get them back to back neatly? Yeah, kinda. Yeah, see? Problem solved. Problem solved. Maybe these? I'm always tempted to use the Jurassic Park walls, you know, for any situation. Okay, let's space them out a little differently. And a whole lot of eggs. Eggs. How many did we have? I think we had 4. Yeah, let's see if we can get about... I think it's gonna be about the same. Move over a little bit. Evo suffering with controller and losing patience. Me who can now wait 1,000,000 years because I use controller. Honestly, what's been a really, let's call it, interesting experience. People always comment on my videos. Oh, it's so much harder on console. I can't do your builds. I'm on console. I can't do your builds. I'm using a controller. It's impossible to build like you. I'm using a controller. I always get that reaction. And then I build with controller. I really struggle. I make a video about how much I struggle. And then all of a sudden, a not insignificant portion of people is like, why are you overreacting? It's so easy to build with a controller. I don't struggle building with the controller. Controllers are super easy. What are you even talking about? And I get that those are like 2 different groups of people, right? I get that. But it was like, that came out of nowhere. I was like, okay. I was like validating the people. Like, yes, it is harder with controller. I struggle immensely with controller. Sort of, I figured that would make you guys feel better. You know, I'm a quote-unquote experienced park builder, and I struggle so much. And a lot of people did get that takeaway, but I was caught off guard by how many people came out of the woodwork saying it's so easy with controller, because I've never heard anybody say that before. And I get it, you know, some people are good with controller, but like, okay. I'm not. Can we move on? God, it's been a week. It's been a week. That feels a little... The fluffy... You know, I love the fluffy one. It feels a little much. It feels a little overkill. Let's go medium fluffy. Let's use these. I'm not gonna make it perfectly mirror images of each other. The king! The king is taking a little bit of a break right now. So yeah, I'm just gonna decorate this. It's like a nice nature bit. Excuse me. Do I want to add maybe seats back here? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. Maybe like a couple of benches or something, but I'm not gonna fill it in with path and turn it into a seating area. That's not my jam. Now, theoretically, these are the same width, so this should turn out. Takes Fluffy, says no one buys the bootlegged copy. When you order the fluffy bush from Temu. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Temu? Temu? I've never heard someone say it. Like, I've only seen it in print. Sometimes you have that realization. You say a word out loud for the first time, and you realize, oh hey, I've only ever heard... I've never heard that being said. I've only ever seen it written down. I'm not gonna... Oh, it's always a struggle trying to, like... fill in... I guess that's a pretty decent fit, so let's just do that. this will just fill in... Oh, that's not gonna work. There. Do you read the comments? As many as I possibly can. But that means not everyone. If I dare to do a controller episode again on Jurassic World Evolution 2, definitely not gonna happen. I've complained a lot to my moderators this week. By the way, I appreciate my moderators. My moderators are cool people. I complain a lot. Maybe, yeah, complaining is the right word. Venting also describes it. Yeah. No, I'm never gonna be doing a controller video again. And only my moderators know the full story. I feel like that's too big. I think this is a better size. Let's do that. The Goldilocks of trees. Bo, what are you doing? Why are you licking that right now? That can't possibly... That's wood, darling. That's just plain old wood. Okay. Yeah, I don't judge. Actually, I do. You're a silly goose. Let's pop in a red one. Is that gonna look weird? I feel like that looks festive. Here, let's make like that super bright red one. Yeah, look how festive that is. Eva, when she sees a controller, nausea intensifies. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. Let's drop in a couple of rocks first. So I have space for that. We are close to the end here. I'm just gonna finish these, then we're gonna name. This is not where rocks are. Will I ever learn? I doubt it. Hold on, if we angle it. Sorry. Sometimes the simplest thing excites me, okay? I'm not actually that hard to please. There, one over there. There. I don't think we can actually generate anything in here. Yeah, it's too small. So we're gonna have to fill that up with something else. I think it's okay to go high on the detail in the entry section, just to start with. And if later areas of the park don't match this level of detail, that's okay. But I think it's nice to have detail at the very start. I wish we had a non-tropical plant that sort of has the same dimensions as this one. You know, this one is low enough that guests can still look over it. All of the other plants are much taller or really, really flimsy, like, you know, the desert stuff. I think we need more like this. Julian, oh, I hope we get one last expansion for the end of the game. I do really hope that the DLC that's coming next is an expansion. I've done a video about it. It is possible that it is an expansion, given how early they uploaded a certain branch of it on SteamDB. It was early enough for it to be an expansion, so yeah, fingers crossed in that regard. Okay, yeah, let's name our 4 dinosaurs. Again, when I say slow, I mean slow. And this is gonna be our weekly livestream park, so yeah, keep that in mind. And if you want more snappy, fast-paced building, I do recommend that you check out Mini Sorna, which is the building series running on the channel currently. And because it's an edited video, it's just a lot quicker. Alright, so let's come on through with the name suggestions. And I do like doing them in pairs. So when you give a name suggestion, give 2 name suggestions. Something that works together nicely. Maybe a famous duo, or just something that rhymes, something that looks cute together, whatever you want. I'm gonna give chat a little bit to catch up. I'm forgetting to drink my fizzy drink. Oh my god, it's almost completely full still. Alright. Benjamin Fortson says Mr. Apple and Mrs. Pear. Alright. Mr. Apple. She's kind of pear-shaped, isn't she? And Mrs. Pear. Okay. And called Alan and Ellie for the trikes. I do like that. I do like that. Okay, so... Oh, Jesus. Oh, that legitimately scared me. I didn't know they were in an animation loop. That scared me. That was very intense all of a sudden. Alright, this is the male, so this is Alan. Alan. And this is Ellie. I love that. Yeah, there you go. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna be back in this park next week. I might do a little bit of homework in the meantime. Just sort of depends on how my week goes and if I have time to do something like that. But yeah, I might want to get in, like, maybe the basic layout of some habitats. And I do mean just the fencing and stuff like that, so we can work at a slightly faster pace. But just keep in mind that, yeah, this is going to be a slow park build. I hope that you're going to be interested in that, just hanging out. And seeing all of this come together, hopefully. Yeah, so we're going to wrap it up right here. I really appreciate so many people watching. 650 likes, that is... amazing. Thank you so much. And yeah, I just had a lovely time chatting with you guys and building this, so that's exactly what we're going to be continuing in well, basically 2024. I laugh, but honestly oh god. Anyway, yeah, I want to thank my moderator, the Blue Link crew, as always. First and foremost, Sammy, Neron, Glitzbog, Colt, Fletcher was here. I bet Guillermo was lurking. If I missed any of the moderators, I do apologize, but know that it is super appreciated. Means a whole lot to me. And same for everyone watching. It's really special to me that you would spend your time with me. It's super cool. And it's especially special that I see so many green names in the chat, like Solana Vaughn, Wraith Huron, Dino Dimensions, D-Rex in 1985, Terraria, Rob Earth, Pillow Sleeper, Harry Glaister, Thijs Berensen, Rob Earth, of course. Let's see, we have Georgia May, Magnetator's in the chat, Darkazam Edits, I was here, Praxis Cat, Firemate, Ploba, James Miller. Yeah, huge thanks to the members in chat. Love Game Selfie, thank you so much for the heart, Stego. Alright, I'm gonna say goodbye to you lovely folks, then we're gonna be ending the stream here. I will be live again tomorrow. Not quite sure yet what we're gonna do. Stay tuned, you know, subscribe, hit the bell, do the things. And I will see you in the week for the regularly planned videos, and of course next week for the return of this park. Alright. My brain is fried. No, T-Gaming, no! You are popping in right at the end of the stream here. Thank you so much. We're gonna go out with a bang here. Thank you so much. You're amazingly generous. But yeah, we are literally wrapping up the stream right now. I really appreciate it though. Thank you so much. I'm gonna get the Mosa going. And then I'm gonna say many names, mispronounce all of them, and we're gonna call it a day. Sorry. God. Thanks so much, T-Gaming. No, Evo! Bye, T-Gaming. No. Logan Smith. Oh, God. Oh, I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry. Kritchbox? I really don't know. Adrian Marrero, Darkazam Edits, of course, Jan Polarski, Red Dead Gaming, Gaming Flow, Catherine Unsworth, we have D-Rex, Proximus Cat, Thijs, of course. Oh, chat jumped, hold on, let me find my place. Pokefan7383, Harry again, Dino Dimensions, The Gaming Rex, Z-Box Shorts, we have Toast GB124, we have Rampaged Rex Games, Rex, oh god, Rex the Coelurosaurus. It's a real thing, by the way. I thought it was a made-up dinosaur name, but it's a real dinosaur. Jurassic Domain, G-Stop Motion, Failed Saving Crow, I Ask, Mini HTTYD Edits, Raoul Le King, Firemate, Kinyuki05, we have Thijs Heuf in the chat, Uteraptor, Legacy Christie 1993, Until Tomorrow, fingers crossed I find my way in the aisle, yes! Wait until daylight, because cliffs are murderous at night. Salam Navan, thank you so much, you as well. T Gaming No, goodbye, mates. Adrian, SCP Bob, Laura Graff, we have Pixel Star, Julian Meyer. Okay, I think I've had most people. Again, to everyone, thank you so much for joining. I had a lovely time. I hope you did as well. And, oh, YouTube is telling me we're gonna run ads shortly. Ha, psych, you think? No, we're gonna end the stream. Alright, thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and until next time, enjoy the game.